In this Your Health Matters special, we want to focus on your mental health. If you or someone you know is suffering from depression, what if I told you that you could stop it without medication? There's a therapy available that our next guest says is designed to treat the source and not the symptoms. Joining us this morning is Brittany Cavicchione. She's the founder of Bella Vida TMS and is here to explain how it works. Brittany, it's so good to see you again.
So good to see you as well, Terry.
Absolutely, and I want everybody to know your story because you suffered from depression yourself and how you discovered this therapy. Tell us a little bit about what you experienced.
Yeah, so I was going through a divorce and several other life changes, and I had a 3.5-year-old daughter to raise, and depression hit me like a heart attack.
Wow.
I was going through the traditional treatment methods like medication management, therapy, talk therapy, things like that for a little bit over a year, and it didn't work for me, and that's whenever I found out about TMS.
Okay, so let's talk about TMS. This is really a game changer for a lot of people, so kind of walk us through, give us an idea of what it is, what it does.
So TMS is short for transcranial magnetic stimulation. And what that is we're using a high-powered magnet. It's the same power of magnet that you would have typically in an MRI machine.
Okay.
And we're using that to modulate the brain waves in your brain. And so the way we start that is with an EEG. So, and we utilize a bit more innovative EEG than what you would typically see. So it's a Bluetooth EEG, so there's no gel. We do it quickly in a 4-minute time frame, and then and then we utilize that data to personalize the TMS protocol to you. So we're using a high-powered magnet to manipulate the electrical pulses in the brain. It's not an electrical treatment, it's a magnetic treatment, but you have natural electrical pulses in the brain that we're manipulating to improve your mood, which is what treats the depression.
Okay, so when we say go to the source, that's the source right there, is the brain, right?
Right.
So there's no needles, no knives, nothing like that involved. This is not a scary treatment, is it?
No, it's a very non-invasive, not scary treatment. There's no downtime or anything like that after.
Okay, so let's talk about the treatments themselves. First of all, how everybody is going to wonder, how long will it take for me to feel better again? I'm guessing everybody's just a little bit different, right?
That's correct. Yeah, everyone's a little bit different. So think about it like physical therapy for your brain. So we're typically seeing results around the first 10 sessions. After the first 10 sessions is when patients typically start to see results.
Really?
Yes, but that's not a guarantee. It's just, what we're typically seeing.
Right. Yeah, and you've seen people come in and go off medications that they were taking prior to coming in, or maybe never even have to go on them?
That's correct. So we usually see people able to start tapering off of their medications, or at least taking a lower dose throughout the course of their treatment, and hopefully by the end of their treatment they're coming off of them.
What are people saying to you after their treatment's over with and how they're feeling? What do they say?
This changed their lives, and they had no idea this existed. They don't understand why it didn't exist, and that's exactly why we're in this space.
Yeah, you've been doing a lot of talking about it, I know. So let's talk about insurance. Is it covered by insurance?
So if you're treating for depression, it is covered by all major health insurances,
really?
Including Medicare and Medicaid.
Okay, and you can also treat other things though besides depression, is that right?
That's correct.
Okay.
So we are seeing promising results with treatments for PTSD, OCD, anxiety, autism spectrum disorder. We're noticing that with that patient population, the earlier you get them in for treatment, the better the results are and the more long-term they are for the rest of that patient's lifespan.
Brittany, thank you for sharing this treatment with our viewers. I appreciate you. All right, let me tell you a little bit more. Bella Vida TMS. They have 2 locations, 9250 West Thomas Road in Phoenix and 2450 East Guadalupe and Suite 103 in Gilbert. You can call 602-610-1191. Visit the website to learn and see more, bellavidatms.com.